have here?
I guess you wonder where I've been. Welcome in. Welcome to the Oscar Mayer Juniors. I really do guess you wonder where I've been. I've been in the ringer. The ringer. 4 jobs later. So after last video, a lot of complications had arisen in my real life, and I've had to stop streaming temporarily. I feel like that's where I messed up. That's when everything went wrong. My first job was Sonic, and that I do not recommend for the weak. Any fast food, I don't recommend for the weak. That headset that they gave me, I couldn't hear anything on it. And people they get hangry. I get hangry. I understand why people get hangry, but what I cannot forgive is for no apparent reason letting out your hangry on a worker for no reason. That I'll just say. And I'm not the person to trust with food. I'll say that. I don't trust myself cooking food, preparing food. So when I worked at Sonic, it was mainly drinks and shakes and pretty much taking orders, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, it was very short-lived because a lot of my coworkers I did not get along with. If they forgot who I was. But anyways, that was Sonic. My next job was Walmart. Up until a delivery driver harassed me in the store and followed me around while I was online shopping for for an order. Because usually you have to prepare the orders and put them on the cart and then deliver them out to the driver. The driver just came straight up in the store and was just following me around the store. It was like, put things in my cart. It don't work like that. So that was my last day. I worked at Walmart a little bit longer than I did Sonic. I would say Sonic, I worked there for like maybe a month. It did not take long. And then Walmart was like maybe, I would say like 4 or 5 months. My third job that I had wasted my time doing was working at the mall. It was probably the shortest job that I've ever had in my life. I probably showed up like 2 times. It wasn't the conditions more so as it was like the demand versus how many hours I was scheduled versus how much I was getting paid. The math wasn't mathing. So 2 days is what they got out of me. And then my fourth job was Target. And this one's gonna be a juicy little story. Target was probably the job that I was looking for the absolute most. I felt like I was perfect in retail in general, so I stuck to it. I didn't really have any problems with Target. It was great. But physically taxing. It wasn't until a couple months ago that my body started giving up on me, started having this immense pain. Like, I'm talking, I couldn't leave my bed. I was crying. I was like paralyzed in pain. I've never been in this much pain in my entire life. I know, I'm a weenie, so everything to me is like over the top pain. Not like this. Not like this. I literally could feel it felt like my bones were like literally about to break. So, you know, as you can imagine, it hindered a lot of tasks that I had to do. I'm talking about, like, I had to pick up cases of water sometimes, dog food, heavy dog food, and detergents. Like, I would just be picking up a lot of heavy stuff, and you know, after lifting like maybe one heavy thing, I was out for the count. I know that I'm hitting almost 30, okay, 28 years young, but my body should not be acting up the way that it was. So I scheduled myself a doctor's appointment to see what was up, to see what was going on. And my doctor tells me I have rheumatoid arthritis. Are you kidding me? I finally find a job I actually like, and I can't even do it. But also, particularly, they say, like, with this kind of arthritis, like, you're supposed to be working out. You're supposed to be doing light workouts. With the workload that I had at Target, especially during a seasonal time, it wasn't happening. So, for Target, that was like a whopping year working at Target. And I'm proud of it. Because even though days that I was like literally crying, I still got out of bed, still had a smile on my face, like didn't take it out on nobody, just did what I had to do, and you know, still tried to find time to make some TikTok videos, some posts, like some Instagram posts and stuff like that, to kind of let people know that I'm still here and I'm still, you know, doing what I'm doing. My plan as of right now is I will be streaming soon on Twitch. I will be streaming, and it will be Dead Rising for right now. My plan as of right now is to be streaming as much as physically possible while I find another part-time job that won't kill my body. Like me just letting out my creative juices all over you guys. That's what I do. That's what I do. So have no fear. Ween Bean is still here. Ween Bean is still here. Thank you guys for watching. I will give another update video whenever I can.